What's up, guys? If you've ever let your power tools get soaked in water, I'm going to show you a quick trick how to save them. You may have left your tool out overnight, or maybe you just got caught in a rainstorm, and these tools now are pretty good. They're pretty durable. They'll still work exposed to a lot of water like that, but let's say you have something a little more extreme. Let's say, for example, you found your tools that were working fine and proper all of a sudden in a bucket of water. That's a battery powered tool. This is a corded tool. I'm going to show you. This is a grinder, and both of these tools have 1,000,000 miles on them. So that one, so we're going to unplug it, and let's say we found that in a bucket of water. What would we do? Alright guys, first off, if you have something corded in water, make sure it's not plugged in. We're going to remove the tools and do not run them. Actually, these are actually so good, this might actually run. It doesn't. Alright, so we're going to show you, I'm going to show you guys, still has some battery on it. It's not running right now at all. I'm definitely not going to plug this up and try to test that. It's too wet right now, but people are always shocked when I show them this. Alright guys, so I got it out of the water. Well, first thing we'll do is take the battery off of this one. If you have compressed air, use that to blow the tools dry as best you can. Getting all the little vents, holes, crevices you can see. Now there's still probably moisture in there, but what we're going to do to get that out is use WD-40. WD stands for water displacement. And we're just going to soak it in to all the spots that we can, everywhere. If you don't have compressed air, just skip right to this step and spray WD-40 in all the nooks and crannies, vents, crevices, everywhere you can. Even the battery. I'm going to go ahead and spray some of this battery. Now I'm going to use the compressed air again, but if you don't have compressed air, you could just let it air dry at this point. And now it's time to test to see if these work. Works just fine. And look, you can even spray it. The WD-40 is not going to hurt anything. That unplugged, put that off to the side. And what made me think about doing this video is that I was recently cleaning one of these fans, and I have several of them, and every few times a year they just get so dirty. I soak them down with some Purple Power degreaser, and I'm not saying you should do this, do not do this, but I was even spraying it into the motor right there, and it was just getting out all kinds of just grit and grime. It's just disgusting. I decided to just really take the front vent off, and you can see how much water is getting into this thing. It's getting all into the electrical motor. It was crazy that I was even questioning if this thing was still going to run or not. After blowing it out and applying WD-40, I was really doubting if this was even going to work. And while I was at it, I went ahead and used WD-40 to remove this sticker. I just dull up a razor blade a little bit, and WD-40 works great for removing the sticky stuff. But I continued on as I normally do and sprayed WD-40 into the electrical motor, all the nooks and crannies everywhere that I could. Used compressed air, blew it out as dry as I could, and then eventually plugged it up. And much to my surprise, it worked just fine. Did great, and it was even still blowing chunks of dirt and debris out of that fan. But finally got all the dirt removed, and it's working great. This is a battery powered fuel transfer pump that I'd left out. It got water in it while the batteries were in it. So then I just took the batteries out, sprayed it with WD-40, really got the WD-40 soaked down in there, to really try to get all that water out of there. And watch this. Look at all that. It's all rid of that, all that water. So guys, I hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and check out some of my past videos and playlists that I'll have listed here.